up now. It's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give her a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the East J. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5. Had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8. You know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant who came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Washington Commanders. A visitor's sideline, a look at the Raiders head coach. His team making the long flight, always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
Come on, come on.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He gets this one to Tucker. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll go again with Genty. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively. On third down, Milroe. This one complete to Dorsett. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Couldn't get that one to checked up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders and, frankly, in the entire locker room. They need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
70, tip, go, 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 go.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Daniels to throw on second down. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. They caught the rookie first rounder out of Oregon, Josh Connerly. On second down, it's Daniel. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Malcolm Kuntz. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down.
What did this defensive play caller tell us all week, Mike? They wanted to come out and set the tone of this game, dictate the terms of how this game would be played. And, man, through the first drive here, boy, have they ever.
This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. The Raiders offense ready to see the football for the second time. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60. Ready?
On the handoff, this is Genty. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
Ready, check.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Come on, check.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's brought in by Myers. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Milrow to throw. He'll try to set up the screen to Genty. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Brings up 2nd and
Pass the 60, pass the 60. Let's go.
Milrow going to throw it again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
Ready.
Again, it's Milrow. It is brought in the end zone. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Raiders. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
That's the score. Raiders 7, Commanders 0.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders offense ready for their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10.
Ready. Johnny Lions. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. That is brought in. That'll change things out of bounds inside the 35.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. That's good for a Washington.
Let's go now.
1st down.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone inside the 20.
15 yards.
15 yard pickup there. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
1st and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Here we go. Shot. Bronco 80.
Throwing again. Daniel. That one taken in. Austin
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The game at 7.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down.
Come on, come on. Blacking, 18.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 75 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Washington will take over.
The Commanders' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 2nd and 10.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Get it. Hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready. 76.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got a man. It's McFlurry. 17 yards that time. The number 17.
third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Number 1, Samuel. A gain of 9 brings up
Second and a yard.
At the Raiders' 19-yard line.
And in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
Ready, set.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McClure. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. A Pro Bowler 4 years running, that is Max Crosby. In there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
From the set.
The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Daniels now going to look to throw. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So a little extra time to think about this third and goal as we've hit the end of the first. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter, as they will see what they can do with this third and goal.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Folks' kick is good. And the Commanders are back within 4 at 14-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense and Jacoby Myers set for their next drive. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those high-popping numbers. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Throwing is Milrow. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive. And it leads to third down and 10. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up fourth down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Here's A.J. Cole now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Let's go. Ready.
On play action, Daniels. He'll get this one out to his fullback. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Alert! Alert!
On second down, it's Eckler. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They'll try and run for the first with Eckler. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 28-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Third down and short. You decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick Up enough yards to reset these downs, but in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
Here we go, here we go. Cavity Lions.
Here's a designed run, and that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
19, touchdown.
On second down, it's Daniel. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
We'll try and get there on the ground. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
14 yards. That's good for a Washington first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up first down.
He'll take off again.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Hey, ready, go. Go.
Now, faking the give. That's swung out to Eckler. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. Good blocking, and he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This makes the score. Commanders 17, Raiders 14.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Cavity Lions.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Las Vegas first down.
19 targets.
Run out of the gun for Genty. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
We'll keep it on the ground with Genty. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
We'll run the toss to Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
On 3rd down, Milrow. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Vegas.
Another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this.
Get it.
Now Milrow. Short throw that's pulled in by Nair. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break.
Ready.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Here's Genty to the 5-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break.
On the jump.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
Get ready.
They'll run. It's Mostert. Oh, a loose football. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going. It moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. It'll grind out a couple of yards, gives them a little bit of space out to the 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
On the give to Eckler. And that one shuts down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders. especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
On third down, here is Eckler. And a timeout, Vegas. That is their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
The Commanders about to send this one away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Throwing now, Milrow on first down. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Now it's Milrow. This one's complete to Dorsett. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders have tied it at 17.
And barring something dramatic here happening, that field goal should take us into the break all tied up. So this one obviously could go either way. I'm really excited to see, Mike, which team comes out of the halftime break, make some adjustments on both sides of the ball to try to give themselves the edge.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And it's Keon Coleman. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's last year's 8th overall pick, Michael Penix. One of 2 touchdown passes for him in this first half. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Falcons looking for their second win after an opening week loss. They're up at halftime. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's two guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win third down one-on-ones. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback. He can play H-back. He can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The veteran, Landon Roberts. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. The Commanders set to kick this one away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And before this drive gets going, why don't we take a look at some of the leading contenders in the race to see who might take home the award as the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Just shy of midfield. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Milton. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Commanders offense ready for this next possession. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10.
Unlock Lion. Ready.
Here's a run with Eckler. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
They'll go back to Eckler here on 1st down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Bronco switch.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Get it. Cougar 19.
He takes off.
Jaden Daniels on the keeper. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Nick Folk now On with the field goal unit. This one from 47 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders move out in front, 20-17.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? You pooch it, you kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old,
nowhere to go. He is taken down. Deron King is there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Trap 60, trap 60.
To the air, it's Milrow. Flush to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
They run it once more with Eckler. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps. Oftentimes,
oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Raiders has got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
The Raiders offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Milrow. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
From the
Commanders'
24 now, here's 2nd down and 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Milrow to throw. He's got the tight end there. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Raiders.
They'll run straight ahead with Mostert. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On the ground, here's Zamir White. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Back to throw. And he'll take it on in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Vegas. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Carlson now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage.
Commanders 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over once again. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throwing is Daniel. Throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
Daniels now on 1st down. Open right side is likely. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is caught side of the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Commanders. It's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Makes the score. Commanders 27, Raiders 24.
After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Okay, break. Come on. Fix the Eagle.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Right back to Mostert on first down. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go, Jack.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Ready? Back to 60.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's left side to Tucker. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
It's a gain of 14
Pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Vegas.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Raiders.
Throwing is Milroe. We'll try to set up the screen to Mostert. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ready? Again, it's Milroe. That's brought in by Myers. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
the carry. Here's Mostert. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His second rushing touchdown of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage.
Commanders 27.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Returning is Igbenogany. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. To begin the drive with Eckler. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
That's good for a Washington first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Oh, it's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Raiders have come up with it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
The Raiders offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead.
Let's go. 19, 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Dietrich Wise there on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8.
Come on, come on. Hey. 70.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
20. And the Las Vegas first down.
First and 10. They give it to Mostert. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Mostert. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Ready?
One more time with Mostert. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
At the 3-yard line. A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and goal.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Bill Rowe going to look to run it himself, and he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. His kick is good. He got it. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Returning is Igbenogany. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. To the tight end, Likely. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
You just don't see speed out of the tight end position like this guy, Mike. I mean, to catch an underneath ball and have the ability to turn into a runner, that's something we traditionally see from wide receivers and running backs, but this guy's as fast as anybody in the league.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead us.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Now Daniels. He'll drop this down for Eckler. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. The Raiders offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. It's Mostert on the option. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. Now it's Milroe. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Milroe going to hold on to this one. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60. Bring it. Hut, hut.
A run up the middle with Mostert. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raiders first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Here we go.
Second and 11.
70 Timberwolves.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, mate. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when them coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get ready, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. The nut paper to make a buck, I could get it published. Huh, what? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got get it, go retrieve it, the short small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Players don't reach breakout status on their own. A good game sets the table. Coaches are the ones responsible for recognizing it and challenging players to push further.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it for shout.
Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Landover. The Commanders at home to take on the Raiders. And it's the new signee from Miami, Raheem Mostert. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's David Montgomery. He's going to take this one in, 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. The Lions have now won 2 in a row after losing the opener. They get the victory here. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the vaunted Steelers defense that comes up with the big play here. They get the interception from deep in their own end. He's got some space. He's got some speed. He's not gonna get caught. Touchdown on the pick 6. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week, right here on EA Sports.
You wanted something to train, girl, that you can keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fend my dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night.